So I don't know if you've ever been to a village before, but this is my first time. And when I was getting on the plane, or even before when I was applying, or when I heard I was accepted, I wasn't really sure what to expect. When you hear village, you think about farmland, you think about people growing their own food. You think they don't have access to running water or electricity. You know for sure they don't have internet or Wi-Fi. So you're curious about the lifestyle. You're not sure, if they have no running water, what's the bathroom going to be like? Simple things. And when I got here, I was, part of what I thought was true and a part was very different. So for example, they're still growing their own food. We can see them harvesting wheat, but they definitely have cameras. They've got smartphones. The selfie culture is even in a village. So it shows you how far technology has penetrated even into rural areas. But at the same time, I don't know if you can hear the sounds. There are chickens, there are buffaloes. It's really a village, but with aspects of technology that you wouldn't necessarily expect.
The most touching moment for me in this trip was yesterday when we visited the school that was built for school children in a village last year. They were all lined up in front of the school waiting for us with the flower necklace. And just seeing that from the bus was a very touching moment. It was something that's imprinted in my brain, and I will not forget, probably till the rest of my life. And it really will push me today to work even harder on the site, because seeing those children and seeing them in school is the most inspiring thing I can ever imagine.
Volunteering has been really a meaningful and fulfilling experience for me, and I really recommend people to experience it at least once in their lives.
So when we came here and tried the food, it's amazing, surprisingly amazing actually, and we're eating much more than we do back home. And while we're digging and while we're tying the rebars, all we could think about is the lunchtime at 12 p.m. so we could go and eat as much as we want, and the people are extremely welcoming. They're opening their houses for us. They're making every effort to receive us well, and they are doing actually much better than expected. And I'm loving every second of this experience.
I think it's a privilege to be representing the UAE in a noble cause, and having this opportunity with the bike here is priceless, especially after dealing with them previously and the level of professionalism. And adding to that, partnering up with Build On into helping kids in remote areas. I mean, it's a big opportunity which I want to optimize from.
First thing that came to mind when I heard the name Nepal, or being accepted for this amazing trip, is being able to connect with the nature and just blending in with everybody, and how peaceful it is going to be here.
One thing that was really nice, that we were given local names. So my normal name is Lisa, but my Nepalese name is Lakshmi. And there was another lady in the village whose name was also Lakshmi, so we become sisters. And it's been amazing the way how they also participate in the work. It's become like a partnership that the harder we try, the harder they try, and the chemistry between us, it's been really lovely. There's so much laughter, even though we don't have a common language all the time. They are trying to tell jokes, we're trying to tell jokes, and they're trying to show us how to do it, and I'm like, don't know how to do it. But the synergy is amazing, and the spirit of the community, they really are working hard, and I hope we are also working hard. Well, I know we all are. Hands are full of blisters.
It was a great reminder for me and for us, the team, of even if you have the minimal or you don't have anything, you should be grateful. Like, people here are happy and grateful even when they have nothing, basically. For us, the bathroom situation, for example, I thought, to be honest, I'm going to be hiding behind a tree, or somebody will be covering you behind, I don't know, a pile of hay or something. But no, there were decent bathrooms. It was great.
Moving on to the school building, you just see the positive energy coming from the village and how enthusiastic they are that we're there. The first day they showed up, I think, 10 minutes after us, and ever since the last 3 days, they were working by the time we showed up. And you come to a village and a school building site, and there's 30 volunteers, and then 40, and then 50, and you know, we're clearly the minority, and they want the school even more than we want to help build. So it's definitely really special. Myself, I've been bonding with some of the kids because I used to teach. I guess I feel it's easier to bond with them, and they're coming and they're helping me, whether it's digging or passing rocks or passing sand, and they're always there supporting, saying, Janak, what do you need? Joe, how can I help? It's really quite a nice and special feeling that, again, they feel like we're really there to help, and like we already have that bond.
So it's not really the stereotypical way of thinking of how women act in these communities. Women have a very active role in the community. They help out. Gender roles are sometimes switched. The women sometimes are digging, sometimes they're mixing cement, sometimes they're also inside a big hole in the middle of the ground doing things. Men are also undertaking turns between them and the men. The men are accepting the roles as well.
I think what helps the most around here is that with all of these volunteers that are around here, there's usually always an odd man out when you have 15 strangers living together for a week that you just bring out of nowhere with different backgrounds, nationalities, ages, and just a completely different everything. And you make them travel together, and there's always someone who doesn't fit in. But in our case, I feel like everyone is just so close, and we're all like great. We're all best friends from the first day, and it's just the best thing ever. And I think that helps a lot with momentum.
So we are the first one to build the school, to give interaction to them, to the principals, to the teachers, that education is important to us. And for the coming years, if they will continue our advocacy, this will be really great. Nepal would be one of the most educated countries in Asia for this. Really, they will be leveling India, Philippines, and they can do more. Not really here, so they can do more. So education is really important.
It's just so overwhelming, and it's just so amazing that you see them smiling and you just can't help but to smile as well. And it's from the bottom of your heart that you feel that warmth and sense of humility and that humbleness. It's just beyond rewarding, and there's no words to describe how amazing this feeling and this sensation is.
Back to the groundwork, we've done a great job. It was a difficult thing to do, but I think the fruits of our labor will be realized because the community is helping us. They are seeing the need of education because we are from different nationalities, and they are wondering if people can come from all over Africa, all over the world to come and assist them with education, then there must be something important about education. So they are very overwhelmed, the ladies, the women, even the children themselves are are working outside there, and that has really made me feel more comfortable. And I would really encourage people outside there to travel, take an opportunity, even a day or two, go to these places, see what you can do. The little that you can do makes a big impact. Tomorrow you never know what people will come out of this school, because people's futures are very different. When we make an impression like we've done today, I've seen the kids coming to me and asking me, you're from which country, how far is your level of education, I want to be like you. It makes me feel proud.
Satisfying experience, like from the scratch, digging the pit, digging the foundation, mixing the sand and cement. So it's totally a different experience, and I can say that I'm really fully satisfied with this event, and I'm very happy, and I'm sure all the volunteers who have come with me are also very happy and satisfied. And volunteering for me is actually for my inner satisfaction. Like at the end of the day, I feel that okay, I have done something for the community, and I feel satisfied that okay, yes, I did something for the community. So I feel happy for that, and I want to do more and more for the community. So looking forward for more with Dubai Cares, and sincere thanks for selecting me. Thank you very much, Dubai Cares.
Dubai Cares! Dubai Cares! We done it! We done
परखा परखा मायालु मापनिता तामला रेल को झाला समायरा संगे भागमला परखा परखा मायालु मापनिता तामला रेल को झाला समायरा संगे भागमला माया कइले रोइदिमला माया कइले हसमला माया कइले बसमला माया कइले नचमला चिसो पानीमा हाम्रो जिन्दगानीमा माकुरा झैं तिरतीको जान जनमला आकाशको जुन तारा नदेखेको छ